Lithium remains in focus, with rare earths expected to be in high demand as the world looks to decarbonise. One miner taking advantage of it is Global Lithium Resources, which has just listed following an oversubscribed IPO. To take us through it is Managing Director Jamie Wright. Jamie, a very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
Very well. Congratulations on the listing. Why did you decide to go through this process?
We've been operating up in the Pilbara at our Marble Bar Lithium project for just over 2 years now, and we felt that now was the right time to bring the company to the market. And today was a very proud and exciting day for us being listed onto ASX.
Yeah, so what are you going to spend the money on?
We have our Archer lithium deposit, which is located in the Pilbara region of Western Australia. And our ambition over the next 2 years is to use the proceeds from the IPO to explore our project area to seek to grow the size of the deposit.
How well placed are you in terms of not just exploration but also extraction and then I guess taking it to market?
That's a very good question. We're very well placed relative to our peers. The Pilbara is one of the most infrastructure-rich mining jurisdictions on the planet, and we have a mineral resource of around 10.5 million tonnes of lithium oxide at 1%. And for us to get to market, really we need to spend some time drilling out the deposit further to really understand what we have, and from there we can start to look at potential project studies in time.
So lithium is becoming one of the key commodities used around the world in terms of EV and that green energy scenario. How much of a driver was that in your decision making in going ahead with this IPO and trying to grow your company?
A very large decision maker actually, because for us we are one of the very few independent mineral resources here in the Pilbara. Our project, the Archer lithium project, is primarily a spodumene deposit, and spodumene as a lithium product is very sought after by battery manufacturers when they look to make batteries for electric vehicles. And so coming into the electric vehicle globalification, the revolution that we're seeing, we felt now's the right time to spread our message and educate the market as to the value of global lithium.
And assuming your success there with your exploration and so on, are you expecting to do more capital raises? And perhaps do you also, how far progressed are you with perhaps some offtake agreements?
We raised $10 million through our IPO, so we're actually very well funded, and our market cap on listing was about 26 million. So we'd like to think we've got enough money in the bank now that will see us funded for the next couple of years. So we don't see ourselves needing to raise money for a bit of time now. Our real focus at the moment is to get on and explore Archer and the Marble Bar Lithium project to see what we have and whether we can grow our resource. We're probably a little bit early in terms of talking to off-takers in any detail, but certainly given the overarching thematic in electric vehicles, we'd expect to start those discussions relatively early.
Of course, the labour tightening story, inflation always in focus. How are you managing input costs at the moment? Is that affecting your business at all? Is it a challenge?
Well, excitingly, we're probably one of the very few IPOs who's managed to have a drill rig on site on the day of our IPO. Resources over here in WA have been tight, but for us, we've got a really strong technical team. And one of the ambitions that we had is as we come into listing on ASX, we would have a drilling rig on site commencing our next program, and we've managed to achieve that. So even in a tight market, the team here has done a fantastic job.
Hasn't it, just as far as sourcing those rigs is concerned, but just as far as manpower though, how are labour costs looking?
Well, for us, we're mostly in exploration, so we don't have a lot of people on site. We haven't seen a lot of pressure yet, but we know that in our part of the world, in the Pilbara, we have seen others struggle to get staffing in particular. But for us, we've managed to be very successful to keep our team, and we have a strong team there going forward. We haven't seen any pressures on that front so far.
Jamie, great to chat with you this afternoon. We wish you the best of luck with it from Global Lithium.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Bye.